Ladies and gentlemen, your favorite white colonizing, white supremacist, Israeli Zionist prince, Tall the Traveling Clack, coming to you live from the United States of America. We're looking at a clip from the great Officer Tate. He's great. I've been watching him for a couple of years now.
Okay, do you believe
Officer Tatum. I don't know why I said Tate. Officer Tatum. Let's see this. I think it's a clip about Israel.
Okay, do you believe that they should give the land back to the Palestinians?
Absolutely.
Okay, do you believe we should give the land back to the natives in America? No? Are you going to say no?
Now, I would like to come back to the subject of Palestine, and I'm sorry to say that I'm completely, I think you adopted a narrative that is completely biased.
Are you Palestinian?
No, absolutely not.
Are you Jewish?
No, I'm French.
Have you lived in Israel?
No.
Have you been to
But
Israel?
I do know history.
No, have you been to Israel? I'm just asking a question.
No.
Okay. So
But
I
will
want to get a
just tell you,
premise.
I have a good knowledge.
By the way, like most people in the West who are opinionated on the matter, have you been to Israel? No. Do you know any Palestinians? No. Do you know any Israelis? No. Are you Jewish? No. Are you Muslim? No. But you have all the opinions.
So can you just tell me what you disagree with?
So I will just tell you. So when you say that the Hamas and people supporting Hamas are the ones who are in fact supporting Islamist Nazi as they call them, it's simply false. I will remind you.
We need to be clear about this. You're saying that Palestinians in Gaza did not vote for Hamas to be their governing
It's not
body.
what I said.
No, I'm actually, go ahead.
I'm going to tell you that Hamas, who supported Hamas and who fought, because it's very important to
Did
be
the
very
Palestinians in Gaza
accurate.
vote for Hamas?
It's very
No, wait a
to be
minute.
accurate.
Did the Palestinians in Gaza elect Hamas?
Yes, I will tell you something.
No, did you
But
say
we
yes?
need to be, we can't just...
Hold on, wait a
Let me
minute.
finish
Can
my
you answer that
statement.
question though?
They
Just answer the
did
question.
vote Hamas.
I
They
have a hard
voted
time
Hamas.
just sitting
They
through it. I
elected
know you guys get bothered sometimes when I cut into the video, but this theory, okay, let's just even give them, let's expect the worst out of the Israelis, out of the Israeli government, out of the Jews. Israel funded Hamas. Israel gave Hamas everything. Israel propped Hamas up. Let's pretend like that's all true. Do the Palestinians still not overwhelmingly support Hamas? Did they not still vote for Hamas? Like, just because, let's just put your crazy anti-Semitic theory there for a second. Just pretend like Israel is the bearer of all evil in the Middle East. Israel caused the Islamic regime of Iran. Israel caused the Iraq War. Israel caused the Lebanese genocide. Israel caused the Syrian civil war. Israel did everything. Let's just pretend for a moment. Did the Palestinians still not overwhelmingly support Hamas? You guys have seen on my YouTube channel, we had a Gazan lady call into the show. Unprovoked. I didn't filter her. So random Gazan lady. She went on her own and she said she supports October 7th. She loves October 7th. She's proud of Hamas. She loves Hamas. And that was just an average lady. She's the representative of the people. Come on. Let's be real for a moment.
Hamas is their leaders.
They did vote Hamas, and who supported Hamas? And that is in a recording. Netanyahu, the president, the prime minister, in a recording in 2019, he explained clearly in a cynical way that he wanted to favor Hamas. Why Hamas? Because Hamas is a very extremist group to jeopardize the Fatah, the other group that is willing to find a political solution to the problem. And the reason they let money travel.
So I have to pause again. The same Fatah, by the way, that has a kill a slave for pay for slave program. So when Palestinian terrorists in the West Bank and Judea and Samaria kill Jews, they get paid for it. That's the same political solution they're able to find.
Qatar through Israel to Hamas. In that way, if Hamas is in power, people vote for Hamas, they will never be able to create a Palestinian state. In fact, The fact I want is a political.
Okay. Let me just jump in. I mean, I don't think my point was any of that. My point was that. No, let me finish.
You
Let me
have
finish.
a very false narrative based on a false information.
Let me finish.
Muslims and
It's your show.
and Jews and
I love Officer Tatum. I've been watching him for years. He's freaking great.
Ma'am, can you listen to me?
during centuries.
Ma'am, can you listen to me? Okay.
And it's.
Are you gonna listen or are you gonna talk?
We can't hear you, bro.
Okay, what I'm saying is that wasn't my argument. My argument is rooted in facts. I made mention that they elected Hamas as their leader. Okay, they lead. Now they did a terrorist attack in Israel where they killed innocent people. You saw the videos, right? So you can go back and say this person did this and this and that. It doesn't change the fact that they flew into Israel. They flew. We only. No, it's not an apartheid in Israel.
Israel
No, it's not.
Apartheid.
That's your
It
opinion.
supported apartheid.
There was a war that was fought, and one side lost and the other side won.
No.
Okay. Do you think that Israel should give back? What do you think Israel should do to Palestinians? Give back
I
the land?
believe in two-state solutions, and Netanyahu.
Of course you do, because you're the average kind of brain-dead European. Which is the reason we're in this fucking mess to begin with. Thank you very much.
Do you believe that they should give the land back to the Palestinians?
Absolutely.
Okay, do you believe we should give the land back to the natives in America? No? Are you going to say no?
So where would we go?
What do you mean? Listen, ma'am. It's the same equivalence. There was a
They
war
lived
fought.
there for 1,000 years.
Oh, Europeans. What are we going to do with you? What are we going to do with you, Europeans? I'm sorry, it's not all Europeans, yes, and I know I have quite a sizable European audience, so don't get offended when I say this, because I'm not speaking to you. But for Christ's sake, Europeans, Jesus, what is this? What is this shtick where you guys get to colonize the whole world, destroy and rape and pillage and take everyone's resources, and then flip it on his head and go, you're like, listen, you do it, no. You do anything similar, you fight a war, no. We get to fight the deadliest wars of all time, but if you brown people, if you guys try to do your own thing, that's not gonna work for us Europeans. For fuck's sake, come on, get your shit together. This is ridiculous.
Jews were there first. The Jews were there first. Do you not read the Bible? The Bible is not real? You tell me. I went to Israel. If you're a Christian, you should go to Israel and see. You're talking about, there is physical evidence of King Solomon, King David, the city of David in Jerusalem. They existed there. The Jews were there way before anybody else. Do you remember Abraham? Abraham.
Who was before? It was an empty land? The answer is no. And you can say it was in the Bible because the international law doesn't base its logic on what
It's
the
called
Bible
history,
says.
man. You said history. The Bible is a historical
The
document.
international law doesn't base itself on anything. Period. Iran is on the Human Rights Council. The International Human Rights Council is a joke.
Before Abraham?
Okay, do you know in Jerusalem at the Temple Mount, right? There was a temple there before there was a mosque. Is that true or not?
Before that.
Was there a temple before there were a mosque?
Tell me, what do they do with the people who lived there for centuries?
What people?
We just kick them out?
What do we do to the natives? What do we do to the natives in America? What do we do to them? What do we do to them?
We let them die?
We don't say let people die.
What do they do then?
They on a reservation. They can be a part.
They are in an open prison.
That's what you think.
2 million.
That's
It's
what
not
you
what I
think.
think. If you listen to former Tsar soldiers who said, we are behaving like Nazis, I quit the country.
Do you think that Hamas is right with what they did?
No.
No. But what is Hamas fighting? I want to just this last question. What is Hamas fighting?
Is a freedom group.
Freedom group?
Yes, they lived there for 20 years in prison.
Oh wow,
So
so she
did they-
supports Hamas now.
Was it right?
You're in a 20 years prison.
It's so nice when a
You
random
have
white
nothing
person in Europe supports Hamas. It's honestly so insightful.
to do with your time. What do you do?
So you saying they're right by what they did?
I don't say killing is a good thing.
Then what else
but
they
they
gonna
have no
do?
choice.
They had no choice.
They have no choice.
This is exactly what I think I'm going to finish. This is exactly what I'm saying. When people say we're pro-Palestinian, free Palestinians, They actually want to obliterate the Jews.
That's not true.
Hamas
The ones
believes what she
who behave
believes.
like Nazis, they are
Hamas believes what you
precisely
believe.
Israelis.
Hamas believe what you believe. They believe they're liberating the people.
Yes.
That's why they voted for
When
Hamas.
you're in prison
That's
for
what you
20
believe.
years, what do you do with your time?
You kill Israelis? Is that what you're saying?
You free yourself.
Okay, how do you free yourself?
What will you
How
say
do they free
during
themselves?
during the Nazi regime? If
All right, last point.
camps,
How do they
camps,
free themselves?
Concentration camps. Will you
I
consider
gotta give
How
people
do they
breaking
free
through
themselves?
their concentration camp as terrorists? Tell me.
How do they free themselves?
And terrorism is only Americans.
I gotta
calling
give
them
Officer
terrorists.
Tatum some real props. That lady is insufferable. That is one of the hardest things I've ever had to listen to. God, is she annoying. And you hear me cursing because I am annoyed. I literally cannot stand these kinds of people. I want to sit them down. 1-2. 1-2, put a kafia on their head and say, here, go. Run to Palestine. Go, Habibti, go. Run. Go. Enjoy. They'll be waiting for you with baklawa and kanafe at the entrance gates. Go. Enjoy yourself. Go have a pool party with your favorite Hamas members. Go, enjoy. What is this? What world do we live in? Ladies and gentlemen, this is why it's imperative now more than ever, support your favorite white colonizer, because that's what I'm in America for. We're going to come and bring this stuff to the people. I give mad props to Officer Tatum. Hopefully we get to meet him while I'm here. I love this man. He's been standing up for Israel for years now. And yes, it comes from a Christian perspective, and that's fine. I love his support for Israel, and I love the way he's able to eloquently defend Israel. He does it often. He does it really well, and I really appreciate him. And if you guys want to support me, please consider supporting my work down below in the description, because we want to do more of this stuff here in America. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you a long time. Goodbye. If you believe in my content and want to support me, just know your help is needed. There's a bunch of great ways to support me, being PayPal, Buy Me a Coffee, or joining my Patreon community down below. Patreon is the best way to support my channel, and you'll get a bunch of cool perks depending on what tier you join. Another great way to support me is by buying my merchandise on thetravelingclat.com. I regularly drop new merch designs like this beautiful hat, or this amazing shirt, where you can support the channel and get something cool for yourself. I also have an amazing Discord community with people from all over the world. Thank you so much for your support.